Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Cloudy as forecasted. I actually figured that word out this time. All right, getting the puppy kids out. It's like 10 o'clock, 10:03. Didn't get to bed very early. Mike and I were doing Forza, but we never did race each other. I was out getting XP boards, and he was out trying to find roads he missed. So, but we hung that up around 1 o'clock. So, and then I struggled getting to sleep for a little bit. I was just watching In Our Night in America, but then I switched over to another stream, an old one. I was like, wait, race 3? How can this be race 3? So, these guys didn't want to get out of bed. We'll get off the floor this morning, get dressed up, because they took their harness off. I loosened Priya's up a little bit. I don't know. She's getting a little thicker here this summer. Mowing crew is hard at work. They're pretty far along here, actually, because they've already done all this. So I don't normally like walking them when they're mowing, but I got things to do today. So, and pay the electric bill and the water bill, which I thought they were both due on the 5th, and one was due on the 3rd, one was due on the 4th. Whoops. So I was looking at my calendar, nothing was showing up on them. I'm like, what the hell? I try to like save them into my thing, into my calendar when the bill comes in. Not really sure why I was off by that much, but anyway, they're paid. So I gotta try to figure out what I want to do with Mariner here, because unfortunately the Verizon bill, shockingly, with my little upgrades in my iPad is I don't know, double. So, plus one main comes out this week too? Yeah. So that's like $1,400 coming out. Yay. That's gonna really cut my account down. So, I guess I'm not gonna be trying to get Mariner paid off. I just probably end up doing my 200 like I've been doing here and there. And I'm gonna have to kind of, I did give us some breathing room on the Care credit card this last time around, so if anything were to happen, we have a few $100s to play with. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We didn't get out last night and take a look at what they've done. Maybe today. We'll see what happens. Get over and look at the site tonight. So 1 o'clock I have my course at CareerLink. And then when I get home, we are going to go up to Jersey Shore to the hoagie place that we got hoagies from, and get sandwiches. It's gonna be kind of like our anniversary, because we really didn't do much for it back on May 20th. We're gonna get hoagies, and we're going to actually pay full freaking price for a movie. We're gonna splurge and get the new Ghostbusters movie. So that's our game plan for tonight. So I might run into the Goodwill. I don't know if they're coming along. Depends on what the weather feels like. Right now it's quite sticky out. 71 already. I know Mike said last night on the call he still had 76 degrees, and it was after midnight. So those are the nights that suck, when it stays hot and humid, and you don't get any cool down, because then the air conditioner doesn't get a break. So it happens. It's all right. 'Tis the season. But yeah, we're supposed to have rain from here on out. I thought yesterday was supposed to rain, but apparently it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday's like 36% chance of rain. And Mike's like fuming. So, and he's having a hell of a time with the Wildwood adventure we did. There was one clip on the Action when the microphone's all screwed up. It was the clip is apparently corrupted, because I had problems with it too. And iMovie does not allow him to delete the clip individually out of the whole thing. He can take it out of the timeline, but it's still sitting in the I don't know what that's considered, the import section there. And I don't understand why he can't delete that single clip, but it's screwing up his export. So Priya's mad at me because I just walked away from the vet. Now she's got me wrapped up. You want to do running? You want to do bouncy running? You bouncy girl. You bouncy girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Why you want loves? You want puppy loves? You want puppy loves? You hear the puppies over there, don't you? All barking. Alrighty. Yeah, it's I think the forecast is going to be accurate. We're going to get some rain. Man, the humidity just feels like it's picking up the further we go here too. Okay, you're over there, wrapping across my leg. And now you've just completely wrapped me around. Okay, free from disaster. Happy puppy. She's probably bouncing out a number 2 is what she's doing. You hear the puppies? Is that what you hear? You hear the puppies? You're looking, tail's wagging. What do you think, Mateo? You can't wag your tail because some dumbass docked you way too much. But yeah, took me a while. I know I mentioned it numerous times in the videos, but when we got Priya and the tail, because it was around Mateo for 2 years with no tail, and it was just weird seeing the tail. Yeah, you hear the puppies? Are they calling to you? Yeah, they calling to you? Aw. Yeah, so we're getting quite a bit of backyard wildlife. Another deer came up. Well, I think that one, I posted that last night in yesterday's video because it technically was before the end of the day, so I had checked the cameras and used it as the part of the end of the video. So we got raccoons. We got 2 of them. We got deer. So far we got like 1 doe coming up, and then of course our fox, who was very, very skittish. I don't know if it's the one that was coming, because we had one that was, you could make a noise and he didn't care. He'd just look up and just keep on munching on whatever he was munching on. So, but we had some treats out there for him yesterday. We threw some coleslaw out there, cabbage basically. Forget what else she had thrown out there. But it's funny watching, especially the groundhog, when I was able to zoom in on him with the Sony and see what he was actually, munching on. He's just chewing on little things in the grass. I'm like, okay. Keeping it short for us. So far, though, thank goodness, no bears. It's been a couple years now, I think. So they didn't come around last year, and so far, nothing this year. But it's kind of early in the year. They usually come end of summer. If there's any cubs that kind of get, released by their mothers. So hopefully. The biggest problem is the stupid things end up going down into Newberry, and then it becomes a bigger problem when they're, rooting through people's trash in town. We're kind of secluded here. But if I see anything on the cameras, I will be making, letting the apartment manager know so we can put a warning out. Because the bird feeders draw them in. So that's what they were going after and destroying. But there's raccoons here. I haven't seen the possum lately, though. We do have possums that come around, too. And occasionally the skunk. So we have quite the, diverse little wildlife back there. I was actually kind of looking at the Blink cameras and seeing about getting another one. Because I can connect, I think, up to 10 or something to that transmitter. And I'm on the unlimited plan, so it's like I can add as many cameras as I want. Kind of want to put one at the bird feeder so I can kind of catch them, but I would like a little higher resolution. They did come out with the 4th generation, but I don't know if it works with my little module. And I think the rhododendrons are definitely on their way out. Yeah, still looks like there's still a bee in there pollinating. How you doing, Mr. Bee? A couple of them that are still good, but most of them have died off. Yeah, what I found fascinating in the last couple of years is the fact that I'd have the fox in the backyard, and the same night I'd have the rabbit in the backyard. You'd think the fox would be, hunting the rabbit. I mean, I didn't really pay too close attention to how close on time they would come together. I mean, they were never in the backyard at the same time, but in the same night. I also noticed rainy nights, usually it's pretty quiet back there. Everything usually kind of stays in their little hut. It doesn't come out in the rain. But I'm happy I got the cameras back up and running. I don't know, the one on the front is kind of just more of a, deterrent. And you know, you can see if like a package delivers. Because honestly, Amazon and UPS and all these guys, you get notified, but it's usually way later than after they, for some reason, there's a huge delay. So, I don't know. Come on, little buddy. Come on. He's like, I'm sniffing a tree, Dad. Something peed on it. I don't know what it was. Oh, she's out of the playground now. She's all sulky. Because now she's going to have to walk uphill because we're going for a full lap. Still gloomy. No rain yet. But I don't know what time it's supposed to come. Doesn't really matter for us today. Alright, off to Career Link for my little course. Good, face tracking is working. So this guy goes. There's a truck coming at 100 mile an hour. Slow the hell down, dude. Yeah, kind of a lazy day again here. At least I got puppies out before noon. Had to. Shower felt good. Didn't realize how much I had grown on my face either. It took a little bit to shave. It might be starting to drizzle. I don't know, maybe not. And I cleaned the windshield. But I got a couple drops that seem to not want to go away. It's kind of weird. Yeah, actually, I haven't been keeping up too much with It's Sky lately, his videos, but he had one that, you know, sounded interesting. Basically going over, you know, he knew some of the videos he made weren't going to get a lot of views, and that's, you know, it's the idea of trying different things. But I agree with him. You know, there's times when, you know, things just don't work out. It's like, I'm still very confused with the Lucas Oil Series race video. Did really good. Almost have 800 views on it. The Bob Wilkert Memorial, I feel like it was a way better video from production-wise. And it's not even breaking 100. Hell, it's just got like 60 views. You just don't know. I tried to change some things up and reshared it on Twitter because I'm proud of that video. And the sick part is that video cost me money, whereas the first one I used everything I had already previously. Oh, well, no, I take that back. I did buy a couple things, but not near as much. I didn't buy a new tripod that time. So, not that, you know, it's going to get me any of the money back, but it's just, you know, I want to put it out there for people because I think the production quality with the Pocket is so much higher. Oh, well, you know, you just keep trying. Yeah, and I did ask about the one track with Brian, and he said it's in, I think, the Carolinas. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we're going to get down to that track, unfortunately. I forget which one that was, with Lawrence. So, maybe 1 year, but not 2024. So, I did get back, Tim got back to me, so, you know, they have to wait till they have more applicants and see who's bidding on jobs within, so they can then pick their candidate pool. So, if they hold off, and this takes over 3 weeks to get this thing processing, and this week is kind of already going away pretty quickly, it might be okay for the whole final weekend. But I'm still going to bring it up if I get a call. Because that one's going to be an important one for me, for the channel. I don't know. I'm still on the proverbial fence with, do I try to keep going? I mean, it's really going to depend on work. If I'm working a second shift job, though, I mean, in reality, I'd have the day with the dogs, and then, you know, call it a night and go to work. Adventures every other weekend or so, weather permitting. I don't know. I just don't, you know. There's not much more that I feel like I can really accomplish in these videos sometimes. And then other times, you know, things happen and it's like, hey, this is a moment that we can talk about. That's Brian. It is Brian. Alright. Parking garage. Well, of course, I'm too far away to push the ticket button. Okay, reminder not to put that in with my Apple Wallet. How far will we be parked away this time around? Because these down here are all reserved. And we're parked. And then you open do it. Alright, so right late in here is the bus terminal. That's where I'm at. Don't walk the streets of Williamsport too much. I figure I'd take you guys for a little walk. I'm not turning the microphone on right now though. Of course, it was actually a little more informative than I expected. Then we can get ourselves out of here, get home, and go for dinner, or got the movie, and it was actually $5 less. The Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was actually down to $19.99. So eventually I'm going to wait off on Fall Guy, because I don't think it got reviewed really well, but I don't know. I'll tell you what, this thing is tiny without any handles on it. It's actually not unmanageable, but if you want to use the little lever, confusing. Okay. Well, it was, like I said, it was a little more informative than I expected. There's just so much digital scamming going on, but he kind of went over a lot more than just job search type stuff. So, I think I'm going to actually sign up for some more of the computer courses and get a little more knowledge on it. I feel like I have computers and I know how you get on them, but I don't know everything I can do on it. Alrighty, tickets worked this time. Yeah, it's funny, walking out of the parking garage, and Brian walks up, he goes, "What are you doing down here?" I'm like, "Career-ling." Oh. He was having lunch with his mom, so he was heading back to work. And we'll stop. And you're going that way. Which way are you going? You're coming around. Okay. You gotta love turnabouts. They're so much fun. Yeah, sorry, trucker. Wait for that, car to not hit me. Thank you very much. Oh, still not raining. Shocking. It looks like it could rain any second, but it'll probably rain on our trip up to Jersey Shore. Reset the computer when I get home, so I don't have to worry about that going up the highway. Holy shit, guys, we found Herbie. We're in Lock Haven. My dumb butt didn't grab the pocket out of the dash. Gotta do that. I'm just trying to get these guys out to go pee quick. We were gonna go to the thrift store in Jersey Shore, but it's closed. So, alright, so stay back. Don't get run over, dude. You good? Can you eat more grass? Yeah, she's got colpies. Terry gave her something, but I don't know. Alright, so we're doing double feature, Afterlife, and we're going to do Frozen Empire. And we got our sandwiches, and we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night. Stay safe.